Now, Dream Team skin editor Dr. Jason Michaels joins us now with some breakthroughs in scar reduction. Do tell, Dr. Michaels.
I will. You know, scar reduction is really a big deal. Unfortunately, a lot of people have scars, and you know, you never really know what causes a lot of these things sometimes to create these just untoward effects where it just doesn't look very natural for people. The problem with scars is that, you know, it's a very subconscious thing, like you said. I mean, when you get these things, people do not feel confident with them, and in fact, they're very nervous to have them as far as their appearance goes as they approach the world and move on. So, you know, we want to try and make them better. There are ways to be able to make that happen. Scars can be anything from a surgical scar to a scar that you actually receive from a sports injury. This is something that, you know, you can have had an altercation with a dog before in the past. But I got to tell you, you know, probably the biggest thing we see at Aspire is acne scars. You know, acne scars is a big deal, and it's because, you know, we deal with this dermatologically.
Yeah, we
Let's
got
talk about
pictures
some
up
of these
now.
pictures here. I'm not sure if we showed the first one. This is someone that had some acne scars and splotching on the back. And through a series of chemical peels, you know, you can really make this, you know, significantly better. This is with some topical products as well. Let's see if we have another picture there also. This is someone that had some acne scar revision. This was a very simple procedure actually, but it's a series of procedures, and the goal is to try and get about a 50% improvement with that. And I think we have a third picture as well. And this is a gentleman that had a traumatic scar. Okay, we did a series of lasers as well. We used Radiesse to try and fill the gap, and we ended up doing a very minor surgical procedure, but this has really restored the contour to his cheek. That's really made a big difference.
That made a big difference.
I think the thing with scars that people have to get, though, is that a scar is a scar. Okay, I can't take away a scar, and that's why we call it scar revision at Aspire. We don't call it scar removal because you can't literally remove a scar. And in fact, anyone that tells you that, I think should be a red flag for you, because it's a very difficult thing. We try and get people the realistic expectation to expect about a 50% improvement, which is very achievable. And people that have scars with a 50% improvement are incredibly ecstatic.
They'll take it. All right.